A Henry County woman goes to the emergency room thinking she has kidney stones, but that wasn't what was causing her pain. It turns out she was 38 weeks pregnant and she didn't even know it.
This is incredible. Just a few hours later, Stephanie Jager gave birth to her fourth child. Christy Hutchings with News Radio 106.7 joins us now. All right, Christy, the question everybody wants to know is, how did she not know?
Well, she says she used to ask the exact same thing about women that had similar stories like hers. But Stephanie Jager says it happened to her. She says she had no symptoms to indicate she was pregnant.
It's safe to say Sean Jagers made quite the entrance into this world, weighing 7 pounds 3 ounces, 19.5 inches long. A precious baby boy, but a precious gift his parents weren't expecting. They didn't even know they were expecting.
I was having these waves of cramping, is the best way that I could explain it, and some lower back pain. And anybody that I had talked to said it sounds like it's kidney stones.
The pain got so bad, Stephanie Jagers went to the emergency room, but the attending physician asked Stephanie a question she wasn't expecting.
He said, just something, he's like, and you're not pregnant? And I was like, no. You know, I would know.
But an ultrasound showed she was pregnant, 38 weeks pregnant.
And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm thinking, but I'm like, I'm going to have to tell this man again that there's no baby in there.
A few hours later, Sean was here.
How was this in me? And he was breech and he was sitting, and as he was sitting, his little feet were up by his head, so he couldn't wiggle, he couldn't move. The doctor was like, you know, that's why you didn't feel him.
And she says she had no symptoms, and just a year ago, doctors diagnosed her to be in early menopause.
I believe everything happens for a reason. You know, if he wasn't in the cards, he was not in the plans, but he's meant to be here for a reason. Maybe one day I'll understand, but you know, he is a sweetheart. I'm glad he's here. I wouldn't change it at all.
Some people say no way a woman would know if she was pregnant. Stephanie says she now gets it.
That's what I thought too when I read the stories, and yeah, I'll be less quick to judge next time because it can happen.
Now, Stephanie says, amazingly, this has been the healthiest child she's had, and they did have to come up with a name quickly, so they went with Sean because that's what they were planning on naming their daughter if she turned out to be a boy.